LG G Styler, Boost Mobile User HD here, and today I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts and opinions on the OnePlus 3, guys. The OnePlus 3 got announced on June 14th by OnePlus, and it's now, I think you guys can now buy it right now. So I think it got announced and released on the same day, June 14th, which is today or yesterday, depending on when this video is uploaded to YouTube. Now I'm on GSMArena.com, so you guys the specs here, and I'm gonna give you guys my opinions on the specs and shit like that. So based off the specs I see so far, the phone is fucking beast mode, man. Yeah, as you guys can see the phone there, nice looking phone. On the back, it reminds me of the One M9, guys. Like on the back here, like I see right there where the camera is. It reminds me of the One M9 from HTC on the back, cause it has like kind of like the same camera placement, the same camera shape and all that as it does on the HTC One M9. That's just my opinion, guys. Alright, and yeah. So like I said, the OnePlus 3 got announced June 14th, which said the expected release date June 2016 June. It weighs 158 grams, 7.4 millimeter thickness, Android 6.8.1 marshmallow, and 64 gigabytes of storage. No SD card slots on board. So the guys looking for an SD card slot, the OnePlus 3 is not for you guys. Alright. So, so the screen size on the OnePlus 3 is 5.5 inches, Full HD, 1080 by 1920. So, not too bad. That's pretty good. Not terrible. Um, the OnePlus One and the OnePlus Two, I believe, had 5.5-inch displays and Full HD displays as well. So they haven't changed the display or screen size since the original OnePlus One back in 2014. So this is the third generation of the OnePlus brand. It's a third generation of the OnePlus phone here. The OnePlus One came out in 2014. The OnePlus Two came out in 2015, and the OnePlus Three is now here. It has 16 megapixel camera on the back, which is good. Um, I think the OnePlus One and the OnePlus Two had 13 megapixel cameras. I'm not really sure about the OnePlus Two, but I know definitely the OnePlus One definitely had a 13 megapixel camera on the back. Definitely know that for a fact. It records in 4K video at 2160p. That's good. And the RAM is fucking off the chain here. 6 gigabytes of RAM, so that's pretty dope. I think there's two versions of this phone. One with 4 gigabytes of RAM and then one with 6 gigabytes of RAM. I think. It's 3650 milliamp battery, so that's I guess a pretty good long time there. Nice battery size there. Before we get into the specs, I'm showing you guys some pictures of the OnePlus 3 here. And like I mentioned before, the back of it, in my opinion, looks like the One M9 from HTC, guys. As you guys can see, it has like a square camera lens. It reminds me of the One M9. I don't know if it's sapphire lens or not, or if it's just a regular glass lens or whatever. But on the One M9, it has a sapphire lens, so it's scratch resistant on the lens on the One M9. It has your camera flash underneath of it, your OnePlus logo, and that's pretty much it. On the front here, uh, it reminds me of I'm not sure what the front reminds me of. I can't think of nothing right now. But it has your front facing camera, your earpiece, and you have a physical home button. And I think you probably have recent applications and back button on there as well. That's one thing. That's what it looks like on the anyway, where's the power buttons? From this picture here, y'all guys probably can't tell, but I think the top button is the power button. That's in the bottom buttons are the volume up and volume down key. So that stuff's on the left side of the phone, guys. Alright, so your volume keys and your power keys on the left, and that's all they get. That's all they give us here. There's the OnePlus One right here. That was the first one that came out about OnePlus 2 years ago. Nice looking phone, nice, yeah, nice looking phone. And people had problems with the OnePlus One with like the yellow tint screen and shit. People had problems with the with the yellow tinted screen on the OnePlus One for some reason. Where's the OnePlus 2 at? Where's that at? There's a OnePlus X right there. There's a OnePlus X right there. If you guys can see that. Uh, yeah. Is the back of the phone glass? I think it might be. There's the OnePlus 2 from last year. It kind of looks the same as it did as a OnePlus One on the back a little bit, but the camera got moved down a little bit. And the OnePlus 2 had a physical home button as well, and the OnePlus 3 has it as well. So there's the OnePlus 2, the OnePlus One, and the OnePlus X. So yeah. So this is like their fourth phone and shit. Nice phone overall, in my opinion. Let's get to the specs here. It's also known as the OnePlus 3 THREE. Like I said, it supports GSM, HSPA, EVDL, LTE. It doesn't support CDMA. So Verizon Sprint customers can't buy this phone. It won't work on Verizon or Sprint, which sucks ass. Because the thing were able to work on Boost, I would pick it up and try it out. I mean, why not? Because I never had a OnePlus phone, and OnePlus, people had mixed relationships with OnePlus. I hope this is not an invite system like it was on the OnePlus One, man. The OnePlus One had an invitation system, which was fucking ridiculous. I don't think the OnePlus 2 had it. I'm not really sure about the OnePlus 2. It had an invite system or not, and I don't think the OnePlus 3 has it as well. I'm not sure. I don't think so. So yeah, you guys won't need an invitation to buy the phone. Y'all guys can buy the phone outright if you guys want to buy it. No invitation, nothing like that. Just buy it if you want. Um, so that was the big downfall of the OnePlus One, guys. The invitation system, that was bullshit by OnePlus and Oppo. If you guys didn't know, OnePlus is owned by Oppo, right? So if you guys didn't know, Oppo owns OnePlus, alright? So yeah. So like I said, it got announced June 2016, June 14th. It's coming soon. Expected release date 2016 June. Y'all guys might be able to buy it now. I think that y'all guys can buy it now. I think so. I'm not really sure, but if you guys can't buy it right now, I'm pretty sure that y'all guys can buy it really soon. The dimensions are right there. It weighs 158 grams, which translates to 5.57 ounces. So a little hefty, but not too bad. You get dual SIM, nano SIM, and dual standby. So it takes a nano SIM card. The type of screen it has a optic AMOLED capacitive touchscreen, guys. Alright, so pretty cool. I'm not sure what optic is. I'm not sure that's like some type of screen technology or whatever. It has a 5.5-inch display. It has a 73.1% screen to body ratio. I'm guessing that's pretty good, I guess. Full HD display, like I said, 1920 by 1080. 401 PPI. Multi-touch, of course, you better have multi-touch in this day and age. Corning with a glass 4, so that's good. Occidental West by OnePlus. That's like their skin and shit like that. It's like their skin. So it has the Occident OS skin on top of Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. It is, I guess, see underneath of it. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor. It's a quad-core chipset. It's a dual-core with 2.15 GHz Cairo and dual-core 1.6 GHz Cairo processors. It's Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 quad-core. General 530 graphics, which is pretty good. As I mentioned before, the memory card slot, so they can't expand memory. So the internal memory is all you get, but you guys can use Google Drive and other cloud services to back up your stuff. Alright. It has 64 gigabytes of internal memory and 6 gigabytes of RAM, so that's pretty dope. I think there is two versions of this phone. I think there's a 32 gigabyte version with 4 gigabytes of RAM, and this one says 64 gigabytes, just 6 gigabytes of RAM. So if I were y'all, I would go get the 6 gigabyte version. If I could go get the 6 gigabyte version, go get it, man. There's two cameras on the OnePlus 3, of course. 16 megapixel Rear-facing camera has face detection, autofocus, optical image stabilization, LED flash. It has a f2.0 aperture lens. Features it. I'm not sure what it has a half 2 point. It has like a that shit. It has like the sensor size shit. I'm not sure what that translates to in real life there, but pixel size and all that shit. I'm not sure what that means. But it has geotagging and touch focus, face detection, panorama HDR. And like I mentioned, it records 4K videos at 30 frames per second. It also records 720p videos at 120 frames per second. It has audio HDR. Alright. Now the front-facing camera is 8 megapixels. It has a f2.0 aperture lens, sensor size and shit. Full HD videos on the front at 30 frames. So that's pretty good. It has vibration and all that shit. MP3, WAV ringtones, loudspeaker, of course, 3.5mm headphone jack, of course. Your Wi-Fi 802.11, ABGN and AC, Wi-Fi Direct, DLNA, hotspot, depending on the carrier that you guys use in the United States on the GSM carrier. Bluetooth 4.2, low energy. So it has the newest version of Bluetooth on there, which is pretty good. GPS with GPS and GLONASS and BDS. It has NFC, of course. You guys can make payments with this phone. You guys can use Android Pay with this because it has Android 6.0 marshmallow, so it supports Android Pay. So that's good. It doesn't have a radio. USB Type C 1.0 version 2. It has version 2.0 Type C 1.0 reversible connector. So basically, you USB Type C, alright? 1.0. Fingerprint scanner, which I'm sure you guys will probably like that. I'm not sure where I think it's probably on the home button, maybe. I don't know. I don't know where the fingerprint scanner is on this phone. It has a accelerometer, gyro, proximity, compass, barometer. It has a SMS messenger, threaded view, MMS, email, IM, push email. It has HTML5 browser. You'll probably get Google Chrome on there, but you'll probably get the OnePlus browser on there. I'm not sure what that's like, to be honest with you. It has fast charging called Dash Charge, which will charge 6% in about 30 minutes. Um, it has an active noise cancellation with dedication microphone. That's pretty dope. It has your MP3 and all this shit. Document viewer, photo video editor. Has a non-removable 36. They need to fix this. On the top there it says 3650. On the bottom here it's 3000 milliamp battery. So that's kind of weird. Comes in 3 colors, guys: gray, black, and gold. I can't really tell because it has 2 different battery on there. It has 3000 milliamp battery and 3650 milliamp battery. So I can't really I don't know. It may be 3000 milliamps, maybe 3000, maybe 3000. Because the OnePlus One had a 3000 milliamp battery. I think the OnePlus Two had it as well. Same battery as 3000 milliamps. So I don't know if it's 3650 or 3000. I'm not really sure. If you guys know the exact milliamp hours battery it is on the OnePlus, just let me know in the comment section of the video. I would like to know. It's either 3000 or 3650. I hope it's 3650, guys. I hope so, man. This phone looks nice and all that shit. In my opinion, the back of it looks like the One M9 from HTC. It has great features on there. Hopefully that no one won't have no issues with this phone because everyone had problems with the OnePlus One with the yellow tint screen and other shit. And a lot of people went on their forums and complained about that 2 years ago when the phone started coming out and all that. Yeah. And as I guys told y'all before, OnePlus is owned by Oppo, alright? So Oppo owns OnePlus. So yes, this is the 3rd generation of the OnePlus flagship phone here. the OnePlus 3. The OnePlus 1 was the first one they had. Then they had the OnePlus 2. Then they had the OnePlus X. So I think that's like the more the watered down version of the OnePlus 2, I think. So yeah. If you guys want to use it on the GSM carrier here, I got the bands right here in my hand. OnePlus 3 4G LTE bands. AT&T and T-Mobile will work with AT&T and T-Mobile. It will not work with Sprint or Verizon. So if you guys don't want Sprint and Verizon and think about getting a OnePlus 3, it will not work. So the bands they support on AT&T and T-Mobile is 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, and 17. The LTE bands will not work on It will not work on T-Mobile. It will not work on Sprint or Verizon. It will work on T-Mobile and AT&T. It will work on Cricket, Metro PCS, GoPhone, fucking Straight Talk, AT&T. Uh, uh, yeah, it will work on Net 10, Straight Talk, AT&T GoPhone, AT&T, Metro PCS, fucking goddamn, T-Mobile prepaid, Cricket, all those GSM carriers out there, guys. So this is only available on GSM carriers if you guys want to use it in the US. The bands to support is 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, and 17. So if you guys want T-Mobile or AT&T, this will work for you. But if you guys want Sprint or Verizon, it will not work because it will not support CDMA carriers, which is bullshit. I wish it did because this thing supported Sprint. I would buy it and try it out on Boost, but Boost doesn't allow unlocked phones from anywhere else. They only allow Sprint phones on Boost Mobile, so it is what it is, guys. It's nice. It's a nice looking phone, and the specs are pretty damn sweet, guys. I think there is two versions of the OnePlus 3. I think there's a 32GB version with 4GB of RAM, and then there's a 6GB version with 64GB of memory. Alright, so 32GB of memory with 4GB of RAM, and then 64GB of memory with 6GB of RAM. Alright, so if I was just y'all guys, I would go out and buy the 6GB version of the OnePlus 3. Alright, more memory, more RAM, more happiness. Alright, the OnePlus 3 is $399. Unlike that, so y'all guys can get it for $399. I think that's the 32GB version. I think for the 64GB version, it's $499.99. But I'm not really sure. So yeah, if I were y'all, I would go with the 64GB version and 6GB of RAM of the OnePlus 3. Alright, guys. So if you guys find this video helpful and fun and all that, give me a thumbs up, guys. It really helps me out a lot. And let me know if you guys are going to plan on picking up the OnePlus 3, guys. You guys only use it on T-Mobile or AT&T only, not Sprint or Verizon, alright? So if you guys plan on picking up this phone, let me know. If you guys enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching my video. Peace.